Good evening and welcome to Jeddah. The first silverware of the season is up for grabs as Juventus and Milan face off for the 2018-19 Supercoppa. Juventus, of course, unbeaten in the league and look invincible in domestic action, but their opponents today will be conjuring up memories of Doha Supercoppa. Trying to prove his worth with Milan. Max Allegri in his 5th season now. To Çalhanoğlu. Kessie's going to get bumped off that by Matuidi. Çalhanoğlu has flown in there. That's what Milan need to do. Going to have to win the ball back when there's a bit of urgency. To Çalhanoğlu. Kessie's going to get bumped off that by Matuidi. Çalhanoğlu has flown in there. That's what Milan need to do. Going to have to win the ball back when there's bit of urgency. And is there going to be late drama in the first half? Dybala cuts inside, breaks nicely for Ronaldo off the deflection. The cross comes in, Zapata has to get rid of it. Not thoroughly convincingly, but eventually Milan gets exactly at half-time. But he will be coming on. The man who so many words have been written about already in this January transfer window. The rumours of him going to Chelsea just keep on going as we see an early free kick for Juventus. Bakayoko just a push in the back of Dybala. So it will provide a striking opportunity for Cristiano Ronaldo. Just saw one. Should have done better with that. We haven't seen Milan on the counter-attack too much. That was the best they've done so far in the match in terms of trying to catch Juventus on the hop. But that final ball from Frank Kessie was just found wanting. And Ronaldo goes past two and into the box. Can he find the ball? Claims of a handball against Zapata. Nothing given on that one. Looked as though the defender could do very little about it. I don't think his arm was out away from his body. Milan try and launch the counter. Castillejo's going to hit it from a long way out. Would have been something spectacular. It's a fine switched ball from Bentancur, and again Ronaldo's on the run. Goes inside of Zapata. Rolls it off to Pjanic, running out of options though going forward. Juventus, Matuidi. This second half, or growing into the game, would be more accurate. The first half seemed to be more about shutting Juventus out. But in this second half, they're really taking the game to the old lady. But the danger is, of course, Juventus. Almost like a machine at times, know how to win games. As they come forward here, Matuidi switches back to Pjanic. The cross goes in, Ronaldo's in space and will get the header away beyond Donnarumma, and Juventus have the lead. And as impressive as Milan have been in this second half, they now trail, and it is Cristiano Ronaldo. A sucker punch for the rossoneri. And if it was going to be delivered by anybody, it would have been Cristiano Ronaldo. He's the main attraction, and he's on the score sheet. Milan claims of offside. Pjanic's ball was in. It's mightily tight. The cross was deflected as well. It's almost gone through Donnarumma. I have to say, not too much I think the goalkeeper can do, given it's from short range. It's a glancing header. All eyes on the referee's assistant. You see Romagnoli claiming it there, but Cristiano Ronaldo has given Juventus the lead. That is what the 60-odd thousand people in this stadium came to see. Good ball forward from Bakayoko. Calabria is up there. Now they're beginning to get more players in attacking positions. Of course, it will mean there's a lot more space once Juventus try and counter, although they're not committing too many players forward. Ronaldo, round one. He is the match winner as it stands. Right ball, couldn't get it away to him though. We've got about 3 minutes of the extra time on. And now Juventus will just try and kill it and run down the clock. Remember, despite their successes, despite how dominant and rampant they are in Italian football, Juventus have lost the last 2 Supercoppa finals. They are now very close to breaking that. And that was a throw-in looking for Khedira. Given Milan possession back. We're in the last throws of the dice. Well worked out from the back by Zapata. Higuain is very, very deep. Will surely get a free kick there off Dybala. And now, is it going to be the case of punting it into the box? It is. The long ball is won by Barini. It's going to come back to Donnarumma, who's got to deliver this upfield. There is not a long time left. Donnarumma goes long. It's not won on the first ball, and if Juventus win possession back, it might well be game over. They have it. Here's Emre Can on the run. Dybala was there. They'll just kill a bit of time. Milan are out on their feet. And this could be a pedestrian ending to this year's Supercoppa. And if Juventus can keep the ball, which they are doing with ease, for about another 30 seconds, I think, is about what's left, they will have won yet another trophy. And Juventus have won the Supercoppa. It was a valiant performance from Milan. They were caught with a sucker punch from Ronaldo on the half-hour mark. The 61st minute header from Ronaldo from a good cross-in from Pjanic. Milan's task, which was already hard, was made impossible by Frank Kessie's sending off with 15 minutes to go. There was no way back for Milan. They looked a beaten team. They are a beaten team. There's not too much disgrace in how they lost this game. But Juventus, ever the efficiency. Milan surround the referee. But Juventus have seen this game out with relative ease, especially once Frank Kessie sent off with quarter of an hour to go. So the first silverware of the season goes to Juventus. You can almost guarantee it's not going to be the last silverware of the season for Juventus, given the standings in Serie A. It's his first trophy in Italian football.